radical and rational exponent. Okay, just a review. If you have this kind of numbers, okay, 2 to the power of 4, then 2 will be the base. Okay, and this one is the index. Now, if we're talking about radical and rational exponent, then we're dealing with this one, okay? This one, okay, for the index, you will not use anymore a whole number, but you will start on using a fraction. Okay, for example, okay, radical and rational exponent, for example, it's like 2 to the power of half. Now, this one is dealing with like a square root, cube root, or you will use a radical sign here if you're having like a fraction as an index. Okay, now I will prove it to you why radical sign is needed here. Is this one. Okay, for example, I will assign the 2 to the power of half to the variable called p. Okay, like this one. Now it's an equation. P is equal to 2 to the power of half. If I do something to the p, then the thing that I did to the p should be also done on the 2 to the power of half. Okay, now I want to make the index become a whole number. Okay, I will power this one again by 2. Okay, so it looks like this one. And then I powered it again by 2. Now, based on the law tree of indices, then you can multiply this one and then it becomes 2, right? Because half times 2 is 1. And because I powered the number here by 2, then in here the variable I also need to power it by 2. And then the next line, I also copy this one, p to the power of 2. Now my questions, okay, if I want to return this one back to the p, then in here I need to square root, right? Like that. And it means this one should be square root 2. Okay, here it becomes p, and this one will be plus minus square root of 2. So basically, I can make a conclusion that 2 to the power of half is equal to plus minus square root of 2. Okay, but the problem is, this one is only a single number. But in here means like you have like a positive square root of 2 and negative square root of 2. Now, this one is an equation. You cannot compare. You cannot like have like two numbers for one number or equal to one number. It should be 1 to 1, right? So we choose, because of that, we just choose the positive one because this one is positive, right? So 2 to the power of half is equal to square root of 2. Okay. This is the conclusion. It means if I have a to the power of m out of 2, then the one that I can do is a to the power of m being nth root like this. Okay? This one if I'm using a variable. Okay? Now, so for example, if I have like 3, 4 out of 5, okay, you can follow this law or this rule or this definition. Okay? So first you write the base, and then the numerator become the index of the base like this, and then you write or draw the radical sign like this, and then after that you write the 5 there on the radical sign. So this one will be the 5th root of 3 to the power of 5. Okay, I hope you get it for this one. Now we still stay with the 3 to the power of 4 out of 5. Okay, now basically the 3 to the power of 4 out of 5 can be written in a different way. I can write it like 3 to the power of 1/5 like this, and then powered again by 4. Or I can also write it like this: 3 to the power of 4 and then powered again by 1 out of 5 like this. All of this them the same, right? Correct? Because if this one you multiply it, become 4 out of 5. This one, if you multiply it, it will be 4 out of 5. Now I will convert this one, these two. Okay, so we will use a radical sign. So in here, okay, 3 to the power of 1 out of 5 again. So write the base. The numerator for the fraction will be the index of the base. And then after that, you draw the radical sign. Okay, and then you write 5 here. Okay, so it will be 5th root of 3. Okay, and then you put it into a bracket. Okay, and then powered to 4. Okay, or you can write it this way: 3 to the power of 4. Okay, this one, and then the outside is like, oh, okay, I will power this one. This one is like the best, right? The number, and then this one will be the index of this number. So I will write it like that, and then draw the radical sign. And then after that, write the 5 on the radical sign. So this one will be like the 5th root of 3 to the power of 4, which is actually this one and this one are the same, right? But this one is a different one. So basically, okay, if we look on this one, okay, so I will write it first. A to the power of m out of 2, that one will be what? There. Okay, you can write the A here, correct? The A there, and then after that, the denominator. Okay, you put it there, correct? And then after that, you draw a bracket, and this one will be the m. Okay, so basically this format can be written using this way or using that way. Okay, I hope that you do understand this. Thank you.